Welcome, everybody, to episode 32 of the Packing Orders podcast.
Pop, 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 pop.
Frizz, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
How are your allergies?
My allergies are not good right now. The pollen is a-coming.
This is that weird time of year where, like, it's just...
And I think the weather has been, like, very chaotic, where we'll have 80-degree days and then we'll have 30-degree days.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It was kind of warm yesterday. It's going to be cold again.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some bad storms here tonight and tomorrow.
Yikes. Spring. March. Yep. In like a lion.
Out like a lamb.
It's in like a lion for sure. We did some thrifting yesterday. Did we go thrifting yesterday?
We went thrifting yesterday.
To just a couple places
No,
that
Friday.
we did. Friday?
Friday. We didn't go
What did we do yesterday?
I cleaned our basement.
Oh,
I
yeah,
started
Frizz.
organizing the basement.
Frizz getting her SHIT.
I started going through more of our death pile. And the death pile of the project pieces. That there's a lot of laundry going on yesterday and this morning.
Yeah, it's funny, like, looking through and going through this stuff and trying to get it posted and not just have it taking up space. It's almost more annoying to me that it exists taking up space than the waste of money.
Yeah, I agree. I'm
not saying that's the correct business.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Like, just to have it gone, I'm like...
Like, and I try really hard to not take home project pieces, but I, like, for some reason, cannot see the flaws when I'm at the thrift store. Like, whenever I bring them home under the light of the photography light, like, I always see stuff.
Yeah, thrift store lighting is different.
Yeah.
Is it intentional or is it just the cheapest lighting?
It's probably the cheapest lighting. I don't think it's intentional. Although our bins location has probably the worst lighting of all the bins locations we've ever been to.
Yeah, well, there's also no natural light coming through. So you have crappy overhead lighting with no natural light coming through.
And not a lot of overhead lights.
No.
It's very dark. So, anyways, working on the project pieces.
But it's good. You can tell, like, I haven't been to the bins. Funny, we talked about going thrifting on Friday. We walked into the bins in Winston-Salem and walked out.
Yeah.
But I will say that we had just been to a couple other thrift stores. And to me, being at the bins is like a mindset. We also had just eaten lunch. And so you just kind of have a fatigue. Like, to me, if I'm going to go to the bins, it's got to be either the only thrifting I do that day or the first thrifting I do that day.
Yeah. When I used to go to the bins every day, I would go in the morning right when they open, and then I would go hit up maybe one or two thrift stores on my way home. But I never, ever liked to go to thrift stores and then go to the bins.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know why.
Well, it's work. Like, anybody who hustles at the bins and is successful at the bit, like, I think of Ginger Marvin.
Yeah.
God bless you, girl. I mean, that is work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I mean, just to go through, like, pick and move. You know, at the racks, you're just kind of sliding.
Yeah.
But at the bins, you're, like, rolling up and touching crap and...
I think also it's harder to go to the thrift stores before the bins, because at the thrift, it's somewhat better quality and not as many flawed items. So when you go straight from the thrift store, seeing all the nice laid out, like, hung up pieces, and then go to the bins and it's like, oh my God, I don't want to dig.
No. And that's like, and in reverse, you're just like, God, this is so much better.
Oh my God, this is so nice.
But, like, yeah, it's, I don't know, you have to be in the mood for it. But I say that to say, going through all of this old inventory, you can see, like, how old a lot of this stuff is, and you're like, these are bins like, these just scream bins pickups.
Yeah.
But also to get it, like, how do you decide what, like, here you are, stuff, like, you're uncovering stuff from, like, almost a year ago, right? So how do you decide, like, is this even worth it?
So for me, going through all the stuff, it's if I washed it and it still has a stain, I'm donating it, or no, I'm throwing it away. Like I'm getting rid of it. It's out of the house. Or if it's like it'll only sell for like $25, I'm like, no, I don't want to mess with it. I'll donate it. Mm-hmm. So there has been some great items that I have found, though. I've uncovered some amazing pieces that I'm like, oh man, this is nice.
What have you found?
So I found Just Cavalli 100% silk slip dress in chocolate brown, or it's like a brown color. But Just Cavalli is actually very trendy right now. It is a diffusion line of Roberto Cavalli, and it is very 90s. So I was very excited to see that. There was a little stain on it, so I treated it, and I did put it on the gentle cycle of our wash, and I'm not drying it. So we'll see if the stain is gone.
See how it turns out.
It's still wet. So.
That is one thing that I want to get that other part, like our garage where we keep all our inventory. It would be nice to have some beat up washer and dryers over there that could stay separate from like our wash. Yeah.
I mean, also it would be nice to not have to like lug everything up and down the stairs so many times and just have to walk out. And, well, you know, in our next life, maybe.
Yeah. I need like someone to come through and just be like, I know what's best for you, and I did it.
Oh yeah, and
like just, thank you.
Just reorganize everything.
Just like, hey, I looked at your space where you keep everything. Yeah. I just want you to know I installed all new lighting. This is fully temp controlled, and I installed a washer and dryer, and then I can just be like, here. Like here is which I guess I could just go on Thumbtack and do that. Yeah. But the thought of like doing any kind of like work to where we keep all of our storage like has me on edge. Like, do I want like ceiling stuff falling into all our bins? Yeah. Like, do I need to pull everything out? Like, all of a sudden, this is like.
Yeah, we do have popcorn ceiling in the garage.
Yeah, our house was built in the mid '80s, and it has a mid '80s vibe to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I do think we can definitely add more storage in our garage. Though there's a lot of space in it because it's a 2-car garage, but it's a extended 2-car garage.
Yeah, it's not a tight fit.
Yeah, it's pretty big, so we can utilize this space a lot better than we are right now.
I think there were like a year ago we were doing some house shopping, maybe 2 years ago, and we realized that really we're the problem.
Yeah.
And that just giving us more space does not mean we'll be like organized or set it up the way. It would be nice to like be where we're at reselling and move into something new.
Yeah, because now we would know
just to set up initially.
Now we would know how we are going to set it up.
So much of our house would be different had that already existed moving in.
Yeah.
Because when we first started reselling, we threw our dining room table was Frizzy Finds headquarters. Yeah. And when something sold, we went to our dining room table.
Found it.
And packaged it up and took it out. And then we bought like one little plastic rack and set that up in the basement. Or the garage, and then that was like, oh my god, we have a shelf. Like, oh, this is getting serious. And now it's everything we do. All that embodies us.
But now all of our reselling is now just in the basement in the garage. It's not, because it used to be like around in our whole house, like guest room, dining room, living room.
Yeah, we
did condense it all to one floor.
I will say, nice. As a reseller, that I would say that was the most important thing just to mental health, because we were living in it. Every room had at least one clothing item, whether it just be, oh, I'll take this downstairs next time I go down. And it just sat there for 3 months. Like every room had
something in it.
Something inventory.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I can't do this. Like reselling is so much our life that I needed a safe space from it. Marked safe from reselling. I needed that. But it has been really nice to go through. We have a little chair here that we have not been able to use for about 6 months. Frizz, you cleared it off.
So now we could potentially have a guest spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Guys, who wants to be the first guest? It'll be like Oprah. We'll make you cry. We'll go deep. Frizz, you just sold something. Do you want to say what you did, and then you can see that?
Yes. Okay. So our sales on Poshmark is doing better than eBay this past week.
Poshmark's been on it.
Yeah. Poshmark is doing great. Our eBay store has been very slow, so I was like, we've got to change. We were at 200 items that needed to be promoted, so my thoughts on every time we're around 150 needed to be promoted on eBay, our store gets turned off.
That's what Frizz believes.
In my mind.
That's her eBay conspiracy
In my mind,
theory.
yes, they turn off our store. So anyways, I promoted all 200 listings at 2.5% because I do not want to give them any... a lot.
But we do 2.5% because we do a little extra.
Yeah, a little extra. We're not just at 2. We won't do the bare minimum. We're giving you a little bit more. But anyway, so on top of that, I was like, we need to run a sale or do a coupon. And you were like, which one? Which one?
Well, yeah, you can't do both. You can't run a sale and have a coupon.
I was like, we should try both. But let's try a coupon first because we haven't done a coupon ever.
No.
We've never done a coupon. No. So we have a coupon running for 20% off of everything in our store with the code Frizzy20.
So shout out, guys, if you want to shop our eBay store.
Yeah. But you said the only way that you would be okay doing that is if we turned offers off.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, at some point, we have to make money.
Yeah, so offers are currently off the table, and people can use the 20% coupon. And, mind you, since I've had that on for an hour, we've had 3 sales.
Mm-hmm. And 2 of them being in the $90+ dollar
high dollar sales. Yeah. So clearly we were overpriced.
Well, yeah.
No, people just want deals.
Yeah, I think, it's probably a combination of both things. Cross-listing the last couple days, I've been purposefully lowering the Depop price.
Okay.
Just because I was looking at what things have been selling for on Depop, and one thing I noticed is that prices tend to be a little lower, and I'm trying to, and that could be because back end they're paying fees also.
Right.
But I'm trying to steer into that a little bit. My goal is to do, and I think we talked about this on our 2026 goal list, just to understand these platforms a little bit better, to figure out what works.
Yeah.
And not just this is what we do on eBay and then we put it onto the other platforms.
Yeah, I think you do have to. I mean, it is for us, the price is a little bit different because we have to remember on eBay we have free shipping, and then on Poshmark we automatically send out a 15% off offer from Prime Lister.
Yep, but we also have to pay 20% fees.
And then Depop, I think, are just prices in general on Depop are lower. So it is a little bit of a pricing art. And we used to just price everything the same.
Yeah. So I think just kind of learning that a little bit better could help because people are, we talked about this last week on the rant, but those low balls are still coming through. And I've never consistently seen half off offers.
No, today I got an offer it was an $80 item and they offered $20.
Yeah.
I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And I know we ranted about that last week, so we won't go back into it, but I've just never seen it so consistent.
Yeah.
You used to get them one off and you'd be like, screw you.
Yeah.
But it's it's par for the course.
Yeah. Well, but anyways, we turned them off. So no more offers. You get a 20% off coupon if you want to use it.
And how long did you run it for?
Just for this week. So I'm going to test it for a week, see how it does. And then if we want to do after the week, continue the coupon, or if we want to change it and do a discount off, we can do that. But I just wanted to see.
If we don't do another coupon, are you going to put offers back on or leave them off?
No, I'll leave them off because then I'll run a sale.
Oh,
Maybe like
okay.
a 10 or 15% off sale.
And then are you just always going to have a sale running?
No.
Like, is that
I
kind
mean,
of
no, I just want to see what changes. I just want to see what it does, and we can always change it.
Yeah. Well, the reason I asked is that going into last summer, we turned offers off through summer and really almost through all
year.
fall and into winter. So I was wondering if we were going to turn offers off again.
Well,
Just in general. No,
yeah,
but
we
keep it going in
I
general.
would say for right now they're off. For right now they're off.
Yeah.
And we definitely won't have them on for fall or winter because we didn't need them for fall or winter last year.
And it was really nice.
It was very good.
And I don't mind. I mean, whatever it sells for is kind of what it's worth. So I don't mind like running a sale. I'd rather run a sale and just upfront like, hey, these sell for $50. I'll give you 20% off it. Buy it. Then this goes for 50. I'll give you 25, and you know what I mean. And going back, like I'd rather just like, hey, we have this listed at a good deal. Take it or don't. And if you want to go through the rigmarole of sending offers to other people and seeing what, like, have at it. Or you can get this on a good deal.
When we had offers off last time, we would get messages from people for like, would you accept X offer? And they were not unreasonable offers. If we got a message with an offer, it was always a very reasonable offer, and most of the time we took it.
And most of the time, we would have to send it, but they would take it.
Yeah.
So like it was a sale.
Yeah.
And that was nice. And so that's why just like price it up front.
That makes sense. We'll see.
All right, we'll see. But so far, an hour in.
Yeah, we'll let you know next week what the sale did.
Yeah. But as of right now, 3 sales in an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's very good. And they are high dollar items, right? But I did say on the coupon that the amount off couldn't be more than $100. So, like, because we do have a couple of things that are listed for over like $1,500 or right. So that 20% off would end up being over $100. So we limited it to $100.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, that would only apply to
anything that's over.
I gotcha.
You
okay.
know.
Yeah.
I can't do maths.
Well, if something is $1,000,
it would be $200 offer.
$200.
Yeah, so they're really only getting $100 off of a $1,000 item. You can't use the 20% coupon for a $1,000 item,
Gotcha.
but you can get $100 off.
Okay.
So, makes sense.
You just set that up in like the coding
eBay.
of it.
Oh. In eBay, it has the advanced settings, and that's what it said. That's what I put in.
Up to $100 off.
Up to $100, yeah. And then in the eBays, when you do a coupon, if you've never done it, because I had never done it, you can automatically send a message to anybody that's ever bought anything from you in your store that you're offering this coupon. So I think it's sent to over 1,000 people.
Oh, Vincent
got the coupon.
Vincent would be proud of you.
I know. We learned this in our eBay class, which we didn't do then, but we did it now.
Yeah, he'd be proud. We'll have to give him an update because we're still waiting on our certificate. So we'll let him know. But yeah, so a little spring cleaning going on. When we went thrifting the other day, Frizz, should I share?
Yeah.
I found a trumpet. For $30 that sells regularly for $1,500 plus.
I mean, it's a pretty amazing. Johnny is now an instrument dealer.
Yeah, call me Guitar Center. But it just kind of goes to show that even if you are a whatever seller, right? Like we are clothing sellers, just venture and use that same kind of mindset in those different categories, right? Like if you are a women's clothing seller and all you know is women's clothing, but like you walk past a golf club that just seems extra, like look it up.
That's something I need to work on, because I am so laser focused on just the clothes and really just the categories that I'm looking for that I probably miss. I don't even look at hard goods.
I would say
it doesn't even cross my mind to look at them.
I mean this respectfully. With how much time you are in a thrift store, like why not?
I know, right?
You know what I mean?
It's true. Why not? I need to be better at that. I'll work on that.
But it's really that same mindset of like, this looks intriguing, and just recognizing like, this is different.
Yeah.
Look it up. And you want to know what? 8 out of 10 times, you'll probably leave it. But those 2 out of 10.
Yeah, a trumpet, $30 into $1,500 ain't bad.
And the only reason that I even looked is because the one day we were at the thrift store and I was bored because I went through the men's section and there was nothing, and you were still going through the women's, and I saw a violin and I was like, for shits and giggles, I'll look it up, and it was $120 or $150 violin that sold in like 2 days.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And so now, because of that, if I see musical instruments, I'm like, at the very least, I'll look it up.
That's smart. That was a good find.
But at no point was I like, you know, if I find a violin, I'm going to comp it. I had no idea. I just...
Yeah.
It was different.
It was a great one.
So, venture into...
Aww, look.
I just want people to know when everyone says that Frizz is the cat whisperer.
Look, Alan's on your lap.
They like me too.
Oh, look, he's actually laying on you.
I know, but he's
you
not
have the
going to be
blanket.
comfortable. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you have the blanket. He likes that blanket.
But just look stuff up.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty awesome. And then I guess the only thing is it's a little intimidating. Like, research had to be done because I'm filling out all the like items specifications on eBay, and I'm like, I have no idea what any of this stuff means.
Is there a musical instrument category?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
Definitely.
I mean, clearly there probably is. I just didn't know.
Yeah, for sure. And there was, I put it on Mercari, and there was on Mercari as well.
But just not Poshmark or Depop?
You know what? Anything outside of clothing, and I know people say, oh, I saw that on Poshmark. I always get weirded out putting it on Poshmark. Also because the Poshmark shipping.
Oh, would it be more than 5 pounds?
Well, it'd be more than
it's
10 pounds now, but it would be more than 10 pounds, and then shipping gets kind of crazy. So, and I don't know if Poshmark even allows instruments. But guys, I mean, move over Purple Label Ralph Lauren Moto jackets. Hello, trumpets. But fun fact: trumpet player, 4th and 6th grade.
Yeah, I mean that you kind of knew what you were doing. You've played the trumpet before.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of the value of a trumpet.
No, when you're in middle school, yeah. Like, I played the flute, but I had no idea the value of a flute.
Yeah, and I actually found a flute there too. Not as valuable. I should say that particular flute was not as valuable as that particular trumpet.
Yeah, didn't you say? I think it was listed for 20 or 30.
They wanted 30 and they went for 30.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I had to it didn't have a price tag on it. So I had to ask the ladies what the price was, and I was nervous that they were going to look it up.
Oh. Yeah.
But the lady that they're like, "Oh, we got to ask so and so who just priced it." They came back and was like, "Oh, she said $30." And I was like, "Oh, she was probably thinking of the flute she did," and was just like, "These are $30."
You also found a drum.
Yeah, a drum and a glockenspiel.
A glockenspiel.
Oh, Frizz, you played Sound of Music on the xylophone.
I did. I was like, deet, 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 deet. Well, they didn't come with the little tappy things.
No, they didn't have those.
I just used my fingernails. It was pretty fun.
We went to and saw a Sound of Music on Thursday as part of our little Broadway series here in Greensboro. So Frizz was feeling the Sound of Music.
The hills were alive.
The hills were alive with the sound of the glockenspiel. But that was kind of a fun little out of
your comfort zone. There. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Our topic, after that huge long intro, we're gonna go. I thought it would be fun to go over the top trending searches on all the different platforms this past week.
Mm-hmm.
So this past week, what were people searching for on Depop, eBay, and Poshmark?
Yeah.
And then the platforms in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like what are the trending searches currently? So we'll do Depop first.
Yeah.
Depop is very trend driven.
Yes.
More style driven.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one does not surprise me at all. It's Jinko jorts.
Mm-hmm.
So jorts in general are trending. So whether it be Jinko or not, I think Jinko would be an amazing find.
Long or short?
Longer. So jorts are longer shorts. They're jean shorts, but they're longer. So even for women, longer short, this is a trend this year.
All right.
The jorts are in.
Jorts are in.
The Jinko jorts would be like, that's a bolo. 90s slip dresses, which I think they've been in. They were kind of trending last year, but they are up in searches this year or right now. This week. So 90s slip dresses would be mini or midi. Midi.
Mm-hmm.
Bandage dresses, which to me that's like totally 2010s.
Okay.
2010s.
I don't know what that is.
Like the tight bodycon kind of bandage. It looks like the wrapped.
Are they strapless?
No, it can be or strapless or straps.
Yeah.
But a bandage dress. Yeah, totally 2010s. Mm-hmm. I think like I had one and I wore them to the clubs. So that's
so cool.
Medieval corset inspired pieces.
Okay.
The medieval Renaissance-y.
Some metal ones.
Oh, I'm thinking of like what was that movie we just watched? What was that? Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the locksmith.
Medieval.
A chastity belt.
Chastity belt, the metal ones. Okay, so corset inspired pieces. It does not have to be metal, no.
It doesn't. No. Just something you would wear to a Renaissance fair.
I think that that style is trending kind of with a boho look. So mixing like medieval with boho.
When people go to medieval times, mm-hmm. do people go like we go like do people dress in theme? Or do they just go as themselves?
Oh, I don't think they dress in theme, but they should.
Do you think if you went to medieval times dressed medieval that you would stand out? Or
you would probably stand out. But I'm sure there's like if I could redo my bachelorette party, I would totally do medieval times dressed in theme. That would be fun.
You're a wild gal.
I know. Give me my turkey leg.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a bunch of hot girls mowing on the turkey leg. Like, that would
be fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I've never been to medieval times. It's on my bucket list to go to medieval times.
It's on your bucket list?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go.
People are like, Fiji, Bora Bora. Frizza's like, medieval times in New Jersey after a long day of thrifting.
That was with my turkey leg and give me a mug to drink out of.
Oh, yeah. She's a simple girl.
Well, I love like the Game of Thrones. So it's like, you know, kind of similar to like Game of Thrones-ish.
If I took you to medieval times, would you dress in
now,
theme?
You know what? Now that it's trending, yeah.
Okay.
Because I could be like, oh, I'm just in my like everyday wear.
Mm-hmm. Can I refer to you as my wench?
No.
That's a medieval word.
I'm only a princess.
Only a princess.
Okay. Next up, which is actually very surprising to me, vintage Lululemon.
Yeah, that's weird to me. Wait, I just want to like true vintage, like 2000. Like when did Lululemon start?
That's a good question. I don't know. But it has been out for long enough to have vintage, I think. And I'm like, I used to find old Lululemon all the time at the bins, like maybe 3 years ago. And it was like, I wouldn't even pick it up.
But old, like, I feel like old in Lululemon world was like 5 years previous.
I would say old, probably like 10 to 15 years.
Yeah. Not, I mean, I don't, is there vintage, like, I don't know when Lululemon hit like mainstream.
Well, clearly it is a trending style because it was up in Depop searches 1,600%.
That's
vintage Lululemon is up 1,600%.
Sometimes I wonder on these searches, like if something was looked up one time and then the next week it was looked up like 16 times. Like, isn't then it up 1,600%?
Well, I don't know.
Like,
maybe, but that's more.
So like, I
don't know.
It makes me think that Depop uses vintage very loosely.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, vintage in general, yes, on Depop is a loose term.
Yeah, like,
yes.
People
on eBay, you would get reamed.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't true vintage and you put vintage, like people would be messaging you.
I do think there's like this is from 2010. It's 16 years old.
It's vintage.
It's almost vintage.
It's vintage.
So,
yeah.
You know.
I agree with that. On Depop, vintage is a loose term.
I find I've noticed that when I'm listing things on eBay and I'm using like sell similar, and I'm like, God, I can't put this as vintage, knowing it's like from 2011. Like I can't do it.
It's not vintage.
Like I'll remove it from like the sell similar because somebody else was. And I get you're trying to get a little advantage, but like if 15 years is vintage,
but that's false advertising, and eBay would get in trouble.
That's their problem, not mine.
But somebody could buy it and then return an INAD because it's not really vintage. It was listed wrong.
Correct.
On Depop, I don't think that really is the case. I think vintage is like, oh, this is vintage. It's from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. On Depop, I guess it's upcycled jerseys. So I guess you can sell upcycled jerseys, which on eBay, I don't know if they would allow that.
Well, I will say when you list on Depop, one of the things that you can select, I want to say, is reworked. Okay,
reworked. Okay, that's cool. Kind of like an Etsy-ish.
Mm-hmm. So that's, well, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, because
that is a drop-down option.
Okay. I have seen a lot of cool reworked pieces lately, so I love the rework. I love the upcycled. I love it.
I was telling you, I think last week or the week before, that I saw people that were taking like 2 starter jackets of like 2 different teams from like the same city and like cutting it down the middle and then reattaching it. So you would have like a New York Yankees, New York Giants starter jacket.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But it was just like they took a Yankee one and a Giant one, cut them in half, and then
put it together. That's awesome because then you have a jacket for each game. For every game, you have the same jacket.
Yeah,
that is, I love it.
But like that kind of
But I think it's so creative of people. Like I wish I had that creative of a brain.
I think you do.
I want to. But like I don't like the things people think of right now. I'm like, man, that's so cool.
But I wonder where like the line is.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like people taking Louis Vuitton purses and making them wallets.
Well, to me, that's like, I'm thinking, yes, reworking Louis Vuitton because you can get in trouble for that. But reworking an NFL jersey, can you get in trouble for that?
Yeah, why not? I mean, what's the difference?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Clearly, Depop doesn't care. So you can list or you can rework stuff and sell on Depop.
I guess it's so like you would have. Is it in how you list it? Because like if you take 2 starter jackets and combine them together and then sell it, right? But starter doesn't sell 2 team jackets.
Right. Well, would you still be able to list it as a starter jacket, or would it have to be unbranded, reworked?
I mean, it would have to be unbranded, reworked, right?
That's what I would think. I guess you can't claim it to be like an NFL item if you reworked it. I don't know.
It's not.
I don't know. That's a good question. But clearly you can sell them on Depop, so.
I wonder what people are doing with reworked jerseys, though. I know there are people who turn jerseys into like puffer jackets.
Yeah, I've seen that too. This person on TikTok makes them like that. People will send her like 5 different pieces of like a team, and she'll make a jacket of that.
Yeah.
So that would be unbranded, and it would be reworked of a specific team. I think it's cool.
I wonder the legalities.
Yeah,
of
I don't know.
That.
I don't know the legality either. Don't know.
Whatever. Just
That's fine.
do it. There's bigger problems in the world.
I'm the last one for Depop. I'm very excited about. It's bike shorts, which I thought
you love bike shorts.
I thought they were going out, and I think they are going out. But I love a bike short. I think that's all I wear in the summertime. So to hear people are still searching for them really makes me happy, and I can wear them.
When was the last time you were on a bike?
I probably when Gabe was little. I would say probably like 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last time I rode a bike were those like workout bikes when I was getting ready for our wedding and was going to those cycling courses.
The cycle bar.
No one's shocked here. Not a big worker-outer. No surprise here. But that was probably one of the worst experiences of my life. But
you went like multiple times.
Oh, I did it. But the weirdest thing, it hurts your butt so bad.
Well, that's why they have those padded shorts.
I get it.
Like they sell padded shorts.
And it was very uncomfortable. Along with those shoes that locked you in on. Overall, like 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10.
Would not recommend.
But it's a workout though. That cardio, holy crap, that cardio, but
not for you.
Not for me.
Okay, so that's Depop. Those are the trending things on Depop.
All right. I will say, just to add on to that, I know that's not what the trendy it wasn't showing, but we do very well with performance golf polos on Depop too. So just something to keep in mind.
If you are cross-listing, like we've said this in the past, cross-list everything. Don't cherry pick what you cross-list.
Yeah.
Because you think it's not going to sell, but it does sell. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
So also this little blurb is people on Depop are mixing eras too. So there is a search that's trending called like mixing eras, like blending 70s, 80s, 90s aesthetics in one outfit.
I'm trying to think of like something wild.
Well, if you think of like a 70s bell bottom with a boho top kind of, but that would not, that's kind of the same era.
Yeah.
Like a Y2K tiny little baby tee.
What about
flares?
What about flare? Like bell bottom flares with like, you know, those like 1960s like flowers where they like daisies or something,
like the mod
with like a neon off the shoulder 80s t-shirt.
Anything works. I feel like anything right now works in fashion. You can wear anything, you can be anyone, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, so like the 90s was a thing and then 2000s, and I feel like they moved very quickly to like 2010s. Well, that's it. You caught up.
Yeah.
So now you've got to go.
And you're redoing everything. Like all fashion is just redoing everything.
Yeah, and that's all it's ever been,
so
really.
Yeah.
But like, so now it's like, okay, we caught up. So now only current is trendy. So, you know, just mix it all.
Yeah, just wear
mix
whatever.
It all.
So next up, we are going to talk about the eBay trending searches from this past week. From this past week on eBay, people are searching for vintage Ralph Lauren. And I help that cause.
Yeah, well, the Ralph Lauren aesthetic is strong. And I know we talked about this before. it will always be its staple, but there will be a drop off.
Probably, yeah. There's a drop off on a lot of things. I have been utilizing saved searches on eBay, which has really like helped with online sourcing. But also I know that other people are using saved searches because whenever we post a double RL or vintage Ralph Lauren, immediately we have action. So I think people are saving that search.
Yeah.
And going back to it and getting alerts when new items are listed.
Yeah.
So vintage Ralph Lauren doesn't surprise me. I'm here for it. Next is Carhartt workwear.
I'm surprised.
Why?
I feel like it at some point that Carhartt has to trend off. I feel like we've been reselling for like 4.5 years, and Carhartt has always been pretty trendy there.
But I think it's like such a true, like good workwear brand in general that people that have like a work outdoors, like they just want a Carhartt because they know that it's quality and it'll last.
I get that, but I think that workwear stuff has become very trendy just fashion wise, where it's like, oh, like what do you do? And they're like, oh, I'm a finance bro. Like, oh, you're wearing a Carhartt jacket?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, bro.
You know? So like it's become more of like not for work. And then the other part of it is like, to me, Carhartt is a fall winter brand.
This is true. But I think the Carhartt pants, like, I mean, people still like the pants.
Oh, I'm not saying that people don't like or whatever. I'm surprised that that's trending up right now versus trending down.
It's trending up in searches this week. Okay, so the next one doesn't surprise me either. It's vintage Levi's 501s. Great brand, or great to be on the lookout for those. Depending on the year and the era, they, some do a lot better than others.
Yeah.
But the vintage ones for sure do well.
The true vintage ones, like the ones that you found that were wild.
Oh, well, yeah, like 60s. Of course, that's a huge bolo. But I'm even saying like the 90s vintage Levi's 501s. People are on the lookout for those right now.
Yeah. They don't knock your socks off with a sales price.
No, they don't go for very much. But
just look for paper tags.
This is surprising because we are getting into spring, but Pendleton wool. People were searching for Pendleton wool, which is whatever.
I feel like a lot of times Pendleton is colorful. I think of like the popular stripe, and like that turtleneck that I just found is a little more springy than fall-y.
Oh, I see.
If like that makes sense. Colors. So.
Western wear is next. So Western wear is still trending, and I've heard like a lot of people are searching for coastal cowgirl, Western boho. Those are huge right now. So Western wear in general. Add Western to your.
What is a coastal cowgirl?
It's some trending aesthetic.
Oh,
coastal cowgirl.
She's a cowgirl, but
she's on the coast.
But she loves the ocean. Interesting.
Yeah. Vintage band tees on eBay.
That's surprising too.
It is surprising.
Is this list from today?
It is from today, yes. It is from today. The last one for eBay, because these were kind of uneventful.
Yeah.
The eBay ones were really uneventful. Luxury designer, but vintage pieces. Vintage pieces, archival pieces are having a huge moment right now. And a lot of the times you can get in before the trend on those. So if you're searching for like vintage specific, like, I don't know, well, Chanel, you're not going to get for very cheap. But sometimes Prada or like even some Gucci, you probably won't. But sometimes some Gucci clothing from vintage, you can get for a good deal. But it's definitely trending. The vintage archival designer pieces. Like also the one-of-a-kind pieces that you probably won't find in the wild. But if you're a sleuth online, you might be able to catch a deal.
Yeah. Japan. But we found going garage sailing and things like that, like we have found like vintage Burberry dress shirts. I wouldn't say it's a common find, but it's not rare.
Yeah.
To, to find like vintage Burberry stuff.
And also like estate sales are good for that too, which we need to be better at going to estate sales. We don't do estate sales that often.
You know what? I think that we have changed a lot, and I think that we would enjoy estate sales more than previous. I will say that bins shopping and being a Goodwill bins reseller makes it very difficult to pay up for things.
Yeah.
Because you think that going to the normal rack store is paying up because you go to the bins and normally pay $1.
This is true.
So $5 is paying up.
Yeah.
Since we haven't stopped, like we're not against going to the bins. We just...
Our bins have changed.
Yeah.
Our bins have changed. So.
But I think living more in the rack world, if you would, paying up is now $10, $15, $20.
It's not scary.
And we've accepted that a little bit more than I think previously.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If that makes sense.
And you're saying this because estate sales are usually priced higher.
Correct.
So now we'd be okay with price.
Yeah, I think
we know more now to where like it'd be more comfortable knowing that we can spend more to make more.
Yeah, I think us a year ago, especially 2-3 years ago, see a $20 price tag on something and we're like, no freaking way.
Yeah.
Never do. I don't care what it sells for. I'm not paying 20. You know what I mean? And then I think just accepting, like we would never do 20 into 80.
But now we would.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
right. Before we wouldn't. This is true.
Because we had found things to sell for $80 that we paid $1 for or $5 for. So paying $20 like was not good.
Yeah. And it is hard. Our bins used to be so good. And I can't say that they're not now because I don't go enough. But like when I'm finding vintage or designer brands in the bins consistently, it's hard to pay up for them. When you know you can find them for $1 at the bin.
I mean, you used to find so many good purses that you sold them on Whatnot.
I know. You know, regrets in the past, like that is a regret that I have. Yeah.
Those
People
purses
got great
used to do
deals.
pretty well, though. You used to do pretty well on those shows, though.
I know. But, you know, I would totally do Whatnot shows for bags if I found bags. I don't find bags anymore. Our Goodwills, our bins do not have bags.
Yeah.
I think all of that goes to the shopgoodwill.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you would find, multiple vintage coaches on a trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one time I found like 5.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But now they know. That's sad.
The good old days.
The good old days, for sure.
All right, what's trending on Poshmark?
Okay, next up is Poshmark. We have, these are still, pretty, I guess, uneventful too. The top trending brands, or that people are searching for, are Lululemon, still surprised.
It's just bread and butter, right?
Yeah. And I think this time of year, people are more into activewear. The change of seasons. They want to work out, be outside more.
Lululemon, I think at this point has become just a globally recognized brand where somebody who could care less about clothes has heard of Lululemon.
Yeah.
Somebody who could care less about clothes may not have heard of Aloe.
That's true.
Or maybe not. Like, I think of like my dad.
Yeah.
Right. He's probably heard of Lululemon.
For
and
sure.
I've said, Dad, what's Lululemon? He'd be like, oh, it's one of those workout things.
Yeah.
And if I was like, what's Vuari? He'd be like, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's just universally. So if somebody is like, it's almost like, oh, you're searching for workout clothes, just type in Lululemon.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably because of that. Yeah.
And you, at this point, it's so saturated that you
so
can
much of
find
it.
whatever you want,
For cheap.
and you can probably find pretty good deals.
Yeah.
And if you're somebody who, I think they're still out, we're resellers, right? So we know these brands. So like Lululemon is so yesterday, right? But if you're somebody who's like a casual thrifter or just whatever, and you're like, I just got these Lululemons for $20.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's not a bad brand.
No.
People still love the brand. It just doesn't resell for as much as it used to. Mm-hmm. But it's still a good brand.
But it's one of those things that we look back at our Posh numbers and we're like, what are our top 3 brands? Lululemon, Free People, and Nike.
Yeah.
And we're like, when the hell do we ever pick those up? Like, we don't like...
Well, I think we just find them.
You just have it.
Yeah, we just find them so much because the next one that people are searching for right now on Poshmark is Free People.
Yeah.
And that's, again, one of those brands that like we find all the time. It's always out there. Certain pieces don't do as well as others. So we're picky on Free People, but people are searching for Free People.
I would say Lululemon and Free People are both brands that we probably say no to more than we say yes to.
Probably. But I think also Free People is more of like a springy, summery brand, like with the dress, all the dresses and the lace and the boho style. The coastal cowgirl.
Whatever that is.
The boho renaissance. Okay, next is Madewell.
That is shocking. Again, that's got to be just a saturation thing.
And then Reformation, which isn't surprising because Reformation, especially for dresses in the spring, it's a great brand to be on the lookout for. Athleisure, just in general. Athleisure is, people are searching in Poshmark for athleisure.
Well, that is good for keyword.
Yeah.
Which anytime I'm cross-listing and it's like activewear, I just by default put athleisure.
Yeah, that's a good call. So just make sure like you just put in that keyword, athleisure, if it's an activewear. Linen clothing, which spring is upon us. Yeah. So linen and I want to say we have sold some linen pieces very quickly recently.
Yeah.
So, side note, since I went through all this stuff in our death pile, I did prioritize all the linen items that I had.
Oh, very good.
And I took photos of them yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was putting aside the sweaters and listing all the like spring summery stuff.
Cue the sad music.
I know.
That is the worst part of summer, is just the light of everything that sells. Need that big clunky chunk.
I know. This year it's really hitting harder. Because I think we had such a good fall and winter for our sales that now it's like we have to wait half a year.
Yeah, this is definitely the summer, we've said this a bunch of times. We don't have a huge summer slowdown. But it is this March.
Playing more, but you're playing more of a volume game in the summer.
Correct. Pro for free shipping summer.
Yeah,
because everything is going to be like $6.
Not
to
a
ship
lot of
at
2-pound items.
Not a lot of $10. It's all. So I'm curious because I want to say we started free shipping more like the end of summer. So I'm curious
I think it was in September
to see, because we've been wavering a little bit on keeping free shipping only, and I will say only because of returns.
Yeah.
And because returns have we talked about this on the rant, but even if you charge somebody like $5 or $6 shipping, they have a little skin in the game, and maybe it makes them like, God, I paid to have it shipped to me, and now I'm paying to have it shipped back.
Yeah.
Versus like, well, they paid to ship it to me, so I'll pay to return it.
Yeah, we'll see. To be continued on that. Next trending search is silk items, and I would agree with that too because we've had a lot of silk going out the door. So linen and silk are the materials and fabrics that I am looking for right now.
Your summer fabs.
Yes. And it doesn't really matter brand. Kind of like wool cashmere, doesn't really matter brand. If it's like a nice linen or silk piece, I will most likely pick it up.
Yeah. On those, I feel like condition is everything, right?
Yeah, that's true. Silk is kind of hard.
Yeah.
And then the last one on Poshmark is neutral, quiet luxury outfits.
Is
And
that,
that's what it's
is that not your
searching.
most favorite thing ever?
Yeah, but it's surprising because like they say that this year the trending more for colorful pieces, which I see a lot of color. But I am here for the neutral. I love the quiet luxury.
Well, something has to kind of burn out first, right? Like,
Yeah, it's not like it stops.
yeah,
It's not
you're
it's
like,
oh, no.
we're not wearing this anymore. Oh,
Yeah,
let me go
no.
buy color.
Yeah.
Like, you just kind of like,
You ease into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think the beige will always be in forever. You can always wear the neutral colors.
Well, like that's,
I will.
I mean, but like seasons will always kind of determine color, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not wearing pastel in fall.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's just like you go into fall and it's earth tones. And whatever that specific earth tone may be may change, but it's still an earth tone.
Yeah.
And in Easter, spring is going to be those light, bright, like
Yeah,
it's
the
just
pastels.
how it is.
That's
So-
just how it is.
It is, right?
You're not going to wear burnt orange on Easter morning.
Well, no, right? And it's not like, hey guys, it's pastel autumn.
No.
Like what's trending in 2027? Pastel autumn. Take all of the fall colors normally, pastel them. 2027. I'm calling it. Actually, it is going to happen.
Okay.
Pastel autumn. Not pastel fall. Pastel autumn.
We'll see. Make it trend, y'all.
2027 earth tone Easter.
I like it.
Earth tone Easter,
You're onto something.
pastel autumn.
What about like a pastel Christmas?
No, that's crazy talk. That's just crazy talk.
Okay. Let's see. That was it for the Poshmark.
Okay.
For the Poshmark.
Are any of those exciting to you?
No, I mean, nothing groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Although the Depop ones were more exciting than eBay and Poshmark. But I do love the.
Out of what we have shipped lately, and maybe or what has sold this weekend, like what is selling?
So we have had, like I said, a 100% silk blouse, silk pants, linen dress, linen pants. We have a lot of silk and linen sell right now. I'm seeing all seasons selling.
Seasons.
Because we have been selling some sweaters and also some summer pieces.
You would think as a reseller, like that would be the golden time.
When everything is selling?
Correct.
But that is for us, like, end of summer. Into fall.
Yeah.
Like, September-ish.
Yeah.
Is that where we see everything?
But like that time of year, we're like setting sales records for our business. And we are not setting sales records right now.
No, but I think it, like, goes along with what we said last time is people are not, like they just have
No, I get that, but we
holidays, like,
just
they're
said
not-
everything is like all seasons are selling, but not in the quantity
No, definitely
that
not the
all
quantity.
seasons sell for in fall. So
Yeah.
you would just think like, oh, everything's selling. You must be killing it.
No.
We have been shorts are definitely selling. I'm thinking we've sold quite a few shorts in the last week or so.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, you're right. Like, the volume is a little bit down. Poshmark is good.
Poshmark. But you've been accepting offers.
I did. Yesterday, I think I accepted every offer that came in that I saw. I was like, yep. Okay, I have a little rant to say on Poshmark, though.
Oh.
Which, for me, was annoying as a buyer. I'm trying to buy a bag on Poshmark. So I send the offer, and it's a great offer. Like, if I had received that offer,
okay.
I would have taken it.
Yeah.
It's not an extremely low offer.
You are a low baller.
I know, but this was a reasonable offer. And the lady, the seller, never responded and let it expire. Let my offer expire.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Is she a full-blown reseller?
No, her store is very tiny.
Oh, so she's not in it for...
So now I'm like, do I need to resend the offer? Because she hasn't been on the platform since the 13th. But I made sure she was on. The day I sent her the offer, she had been on that day. So she just, over the weekend, hasn't been on.
Yeah.
So
some people may just not. I mean, you can send it again, but some people, I don't think.
Well,
It's not their livelihood,
this is
so it's
true.
not monitored.
This is true. Maybe I'll send it again.
Wait, that was your rant about Poshmark?
Yeah.
Or just this lady?
Like, answer me, lady. Answer me. I really want to buy your item.
How has the shopping experience been on Poshmark?
The same.
Now that you're
No
hunting
different.
for something specific.
I mean, same as it's been. No different. I like finding specific things on eBay better than I do on Poshmark.
Yeah.
But I do check all of them just because
Did you check like Mercari?
No, I actually didn't. I didn't check for the specific bag I'm looking for on Mercari. Mm-hmm. But I do online source on Mercari.
Yeah. Somebody's got to. You might as well. I don't think I counter offers or decline offers on Mercari.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Just take everything?
yeah, like, unless it's egregious, like, even if it's like, oh, that's lower, I'm like, it's Mercari.
Yeah, that's true.
In hopes that maybe by accepting one, that, like, it helps.
Their algorithm.
Yeah, because, like, we're down to, like, $300 a month in sales on Mercari.
That's pretty bad. I usually just use our, like, funds,
balance?
our balance in there to buy things.
It's a little petty cash.
Yeah. It's like, it's girl math. It doesn't really count.
No, I don't know. I think that's actually a great idea. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. It is Sunday. We have to pack our orders. Shipping in the Monday. Shipping in the morning. This will come out in the morning.
Hopefully you guys had a great weekend full of sales.
Yeah, and watch those trumpets. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See ya.